Ultimate Piano Course by Joseph N. In the last video, we discussed chords, including the major and minor chords, as well as how to build them from the bottom up. In this video, we're going to discuss inverting these chords so we can see them in their different shapes and sizes. So without further ado, let's jump into it. Let's begin with the example of C major. The C major chord has the notes C, E, and G. However, those notes don't always have to appear in that order. In fact, as long as it contains the letters C, E, and G in any order, it can be called a C major chord. The process of flipping the order of notes within a chord is called inverting, and in total, we have two inversions for each major chord. A first inversion and a second inversion, as well as the original root position that we began with. There's a very simple method to keep track of all these notes, and to do so, let's take a look at this diagram right here. As you can see, our C major chord begins on root position with C, E, and G. When we invert a chord, we take the bottom note and put it on top, so we end up with E, G, and C. So the first inversion means that the root note is now at the very top of the chord. If we were to flip the bottom note again from this first inversion, and we put the E on top, we end up with G, C, and E, and now we are in second inversion. So the way we know a second inversion chord is if the root note is in the middle of the chord, or the second note. Let's try another example. Let's begin with G major. So for G major, we have the chords G, B, and D. So to invert the chord, we'll take the G and put it on the very top, leaving our order now as B, D, and G. That's first inversion. To go to second inversion, we'll once again take the bottom note, B this time, and put it on top as well. And now we'll have D, G, and B. Remember that the G, our root note, is actually in the middle. So even though this is G major, our G has now switched places. Let's run through this chart of major triad chords, beginning with C major again. So here we have C major in root position. Take the C and put it on top, and you'll have your first inversion. Put the E and move that on top, and now you'll have a second inversion. And you can always keep track of where the C is to find the result. Next in line, we have C sharp major. Here's first inversion, second inversion. D major, first inversion, second inversion. D sharp, first inversion, second inversion. And here's E, first, second, F, first, second, F sharp, first, second, G major, first inversion, second, A flat or G sharp, first, second, A, first, second, A sharp or B flat, first, second, and finally B major, first inversion and second inversion. Let's run through all of our minor chords now, beginning with C minor. The C minor chord has C, E flat, and G. So we'll take our root C and move it to the top. And now we have C minor first inversion. Again, we'll take the E flat, that is our new bottom note, and put it on top now. and we have C minor's second inversion. Let's continue onward. C sharp minor, first inversion, second inversion. D minor, first, second. D sharp minor, first, second. E minor, first, second. F minor, first, second. F sharp minor, first, second. G minor, first, second. G sharp minor, first, and second. A minor, first, second. B flat minor, first, second, and finally B minor, first inversion and second inversion. The best practice method is to do exactly as we did in this video. Begin with C major or C minor and play the root position chord. Then invert the chord to first inversion and play the first inversion of C major or C minor. Then go to second inversion, flip it once more, and play the second inversion chord. Then you will move on to C sharp major or to C sharp minor. To recap everything in this video, we only discussed inversions themselves, so just remember that a root position chord will have the beginning of that chord be our actual chord name. So for example, C major begins on a C. First inversion, the C is moved to the top of the chord, and in second inversion, the C will be in the middle of the chord. Make sure to practice all of these things daily, and I will see you in the next video.